Hello and namaste to one and all. I hope all of you are doing great just as I am. Well, it's been a long time since I came face to face with all of you, but I've been toying with this particular video and I wanted to give it some time before I actually shared it with you. I am here today to talk about something which is happening across the globe with teachers. Yes, I am talking about the pain points of teachers, wherein, due to the lockdown, teachers had to, lose their jobs. Some teachers even opted for another profession. And what I see in the news very, very regularly now is that most teachers, I think 50% of the teachers, are not interested in coming back and rejoining at the school where they worked earlier. The reason being that, of course, the lockdown has made them lose the confidence. They have lost that faith, I would say, that, they may be getting the same salaries as they did earlier and all of that. There are so many reasons. We can just go on and on and on. But, I have something to share with all the teachers today. And this is a special message for all you teachers who are watching this video. And I hope this helps you in looking at your situation in a different light. Well, what I'm going to talk about today is self-reliance. The pandemic made us lose confidence, made us lose jobs, made us lose or forget, I would say, the skills that we all possess. Now, when I talk about self-reliance, you need to understand, teachers, that you are the backbone of the school where you work, right? So there is nothing that is going to take away your importance or your place from a school. I think that is something we need to be very clear about. And to support what I'm saying, I'm just going to start with what I want to actually share with all of you in this video. Well, the first thing that I want all of you to do is to accept yourself as you are. You have been created in a particular way, and I say this to every teacher I meet, that you are unique. Each one of us, you look at each person different from the other, aren't we? We have all our flaws, and within our flaws, we are still beautiful. So accept yourself for who you are, what you are, and the way you are. You don't need to change anything for anybody. You are an individual, an entity in yourself. So acceptance of self is going to go a long way for all of you, right? Okay. Now let's get to the next point that I want to share with you, is about trusting in yourself. Well, teachers, if you don't trust yourself, if you don't trust your ability, your capability, how are you going to trust anybody else? Because only what you feel is what you see in others, right? What you perceive is a reflection that you find in people you interact with. So if you trust yourself, obviously you're going to be able to trust people whom you come in contact with. So that's my second take on self-reliance. All right. And I will move to the next one, which is having self-confidence. Sometimes, situations, circumstances bog us down and we lose the confidence in ourselves. Well, I have been through it, I don't know, umpteen number of times. I lost my job due to the lockdown, and I was like, okay, this is the end. I have nothing to look forward to, because now I can't teach, I cannot administrate a school, I cannot interact with teachers. I had all these things that I went through. And I'm sure many of you have experienced this also. And trust me, I can empathize. I can feel the pain that you may have gone through. So bring your confidence in yourself back. Tell yourself every day in front of the mirror, I am good enough. I'm smart, I'm beautiful, I'm super, and I am good enough. I think you should make this your daily mantra so that you look at yourself in the mirror and start building that confidence. Trust me, do it for 21 days and you'll see the difference. So self-confidence, very important if you want to be self-reliant. The next thing that I want to share with all of you is, have you ever observed a cat? Some of you may have a cat at home as a pet. You know, cats are, I would say, very selfish. They're very self-centered. They are in their own little world. They're not bothered about whether the master is sitting or whether the family members are around. They only come to you when they need food or when they are in pain, isn't it? Otherwise, they're always to themselves. They don't bother about what anybody has to say or anybody does where they are concerned. Become like the cat. Learn to be unaffected by what anybody has to say about you. It's not your problem. If somebody calls you fat, it's not your problem, it's theirs. You are what you are, and be proud of yourself. Be happy with what you are, right? So I would say just turn your ears off from what anybody else has to say about you, right? Only then you will be able to focus on what you need to do and where you need to head in life. So cat is the best example that I could give you in this situation. Well, the next thing I would like to share with you is following your own path. Now, when I say follow your path, what are we talking about? It's not that you need to do what everybody else has done before, okay? Or if somebody is telling you that, look, you know, you should be doing this way, you should be doing this in that way, you should be doing this. Let's take a very simple example of cooking. You know, we all make dal. Now, dal, people would normally say, oh, there is, you have to boil it, you have to, give the tempering to it and add all the masalas and have it. Not necessary. Dal can be cooked in different ways, right? So it's the same with you. You don't have to follow somebody's path. Create your own. Try, and I'm sure you'll succeed. Set an example and let people follow in your path. That's the true essence of a teacher. Because you're a guide, you're a philosopher, you're a facilitator, you're a mentor, you're a coach. You play so many roles in that one word, teacher. So pull up your socks, get yourself to accept all this and do the needful, right? The sixth point that I want to make here is becoming more intuitive. So now when I say intuitive, what is it? Do I have to sit in meditation and penance and, sit like the sadhus or the saints and meditate so that I become intuitive? No. Being intuitive is being mindful, being aware. You are in that state of mind where you are constantly observing, being very mindful. When I say mindful, not the F-U-L-L, but the F-U-L. Being vigilant, being watchful, being aware of the smallest things around you. Once you start doing this, your ability to foresee things becomes stronger. And I'm saying this out of experience because I've done it. So, you can tell once your intuition becomes very strong, you will be able to address situations in a very different way, because you'll already be aware, you'll have the answers within you, and you will know how to tackle those situations. So start becoming into it. And my 7th secret to develop self-reliance is, any guesses? Well, let me tell you, I'm not going to keep you guessing. It is listening to your inner voice. There are so many voices around us in the day, right? And we keep listening to them. Okay, somebody said this, somebody said that, somebody said wear yellow, somebody said have your hair done in this way, and everybody is chattering. What is your inner voice telling you? Do you want to carry your hair in a particular style? Go ahead and do it. If your inner voice tells you that, look, be careful, be guarded, because whatever is being told to you may not work for you, don't do it. So, listening to your inner voice is also one of the things that you need to develop in case you want to become self-reliant. And who doesn't in today's times? We all want to be self-reliant, don't we? So life throws challenges at us. We need to accept them, find solutions, and move on. That's it. And let me tell you, I am talking to you today out of all the experience of my, I would say, 30 plus years in the field of education, which is, I think, a long time. So understand, watch this video as many times as you want, listen to it carefully, and note down these 7 secrets to self-reliance. Start putting all those into practice. And I would love to hear from you whenever you feel you have achieved what you want to. Please do drop in a message to me, and I will be more than happy to hear from you. So wishing you all the very best, and I've revealed fantastic 7 secrets. Please do try and work around them. I will see you in my next very soon. Till then, all of you take care and have a great weekend. Namaste.